Okay, now we're going to proceed and remove the gasoline filter from the Nissan Frontier. The first bolt we're going to remove is the one in the center of the bracket, because this nut holds the filter to the bracket. Before we remove it, we're going to oil down the nuts and bolt. This will give us a little ease in releasing the parts. This is our filter. This is the output line. This line goes to the fuel injection rail, and the one behind comes from the tank. Now we're going to remove our clamps. You could also spray some oil on the threads for the screws. It will help. You always want to make sure if you replace these clamps, you replace them with a stainless steel clamp. Just slide the clamp back on the hose. We're going to use a needle nose to pry the hose off of the filter spout. You could also spray some oil there. We're going to remove the inlet side of the filter. When we remove this hose, gasoline is going to continuously pour out of this hose. So the minute you remove it, it is wise to fold the hose back and crimp it between the body. Like that. Now we're going to save the fuel in the filter because we're going to use it for inspection. When you remove the filter, it's also best to place it in a clean bucket. Make sure there's no dirt. our oil or water in the bucket. Now let's go inspect our filter. This filter is installed backwards, and it will cause a fuel restriction problem to the fuel injector. So we're going to install the new one properly. We're going to have to remove this 10mm bolt. Take this. This is our fuel filter that we remove. And look at all the dirt that's in the filter. Okay, so now we're going to install our filter correctly. Like this. Now we will tighten down our bolts and nut. We'll also have to replace this little holding clip back here on the line. It is very important that you support the line and make sure the line is not touching any metal surface, because during operation of the vehicle, vibration will cause the hose to get a hole, and then you could have fuel leak. So it's very important that none of the rubber hose is touching any metal object. Try and turn the key to the on position, off, on. You're going to want to do this 3 times. What we're really doing here is we're getting the fuel to prime itself, removing all air pockets in the line so we could have a first start. Also notice the check engine light is gone. The computer will automatically reset the check engine light once all faulty problems are fixed. So you do not need the scanner to reset the check engine light. But you can do so by disconnecting the negative cable from the battery.